Hello everyone, I am back. Finally, after a week of hell, or 2 weeks of hell at least, from this, I don't know, flu that certainly seems to have come from hell at least. I am now not over it entirely, but I'm 90% of the way there, I think. So figured I could sneak in a stream and see what happens, and hopefully get through it without dying. Where did we leave Ether 1? We left it exploring Brimcliff Mine, and we can get back into the game here. And I actually made a fair bit of progress beyond that. We got all the things, all the memories, and also, if I can actually go to it, Harbour, Brimcliff. Yep. I managed to get all the projectors sorted out as well. So we go here. We can hear what happens.
Nobody likes visiting a hospital. So sterile and straight to the point. Being asked to arrive 10 minutes early and still having to wait for 45 minutes.
God, that's always a way.
Every other person seems to be called through first. The waiting room slowly empties, patient by patient.
Which is unsurprising, because they've got there before you, but...
Finally. Please come this way. The doctor will see you now. The test results are back. It's what we'd thought. The early stages of dementia. If we act now, there's a strong chance we can delay the onset of symptoms. I'll be honest with you. Treatment is expensive, especially without the right...
Yeah, that was the one where we were going down a lift and it was getting quieter and quieter. There was... Now the miner's visual, I managed to figure that one out. That was a convoluted one. Let's have a listen.
A year and 11 months. Home seems so far away now.
This, I think, was a travelling one, wasn't it?
As easy as taking an order. As easy as going where you're told and when you're told to go. But taking a life? Ending something because it was ordered to be ended? A trophy of life or a trophy of death? How many men should die so that others can live?
I don't know what that one was about exactly. This was the having a baby one.
Sick twice in one morning. This time it must be right. Trying and trying for months. But nothing seems to work. Wanting something so badly that nothing else matters. Stop trying so hard. Relax and give it time. Doctor's orders. Screams of pain turn into cries of joy. Room silenced by the tiniest little person as the doctors hand him over for the first time.
There was this.
There's so much more to the world than this small place. Just a click of this camera and all the places you've wanted to see become memories forever. America has so much to offer. All you'd have to say is... yes.
I like that one. All you have to say is, and this one is, yes.
One more day and then freedom. One more day to the smell of the sea.
Oh, this was the travel one.
One more sleep and then home. The soft brown paper with a light inlay from where the ink had been printed. Today, New York to Plymouth.
Oops.
10 days at sea. 10 days until everyone heard the stories. The great adventure. But how would they see the stories? Everything seems backwards now. There are no heroes at war. Only those who made it home, and those who didn't.
So let's go to Brimcliff and have a look around. Where are we here? Let's actually call the elevator. Can we call the elevator? So we've seen all this. You're back? No. That's how you call the lift. A3, B4, A3, eh? Let's see if we can call the lift. I hear something rattling. Oh, it must have worked. Let's head on down. I'm going to show you around a little bit here, and then we'll go investigate Pinwheel Industrial. Yeah, I thought that would summon the lift, and I guess it did. So Pinwheel Industrial is actually over this way, I think. Is it? Oh no, got turned around. It's over here. I think we can get there through here. I don't know whether I want to go in here or take the top exit, like go up the river. It might be a better way. Although that said industrial centre, so I don't even know if that's the same place. So up here, if you recall, was the whole thing with this different levels showing up at different depths, and there were those crates here that opened up basically when you solved all the puzzles. So all the crates contained drill bits for the machine that was here, which once you attached all three of them, it went rocketing down there and smashed a hole through the wall, kind of along the track down there. The reels I found turned out this was a tape recording machine, and when you put them in the right order...
Fragments are torn. Help everyone remember.
Fragments are torn... Oh, are, yeah. Fragments are torn. Help everyone remember. If you put them in that order, that gets you up here, because fragments are torn, help everyone remember. The name of the father thing here. So that got you up here, and then there was a prayer room somewhere, which I think you have to kind of unlock over here. You set this to like 420. was up here. This was the prayer room. And here you have to blow out the candles, basically. And that sort of solves that puzzle. And then that opens all this up as well. And then $400 was the piston thing, which you had to do in a certain order. You can only get to it via the room over here that we had to unlock. Which was this, and you had to basically figure out the right order to do the things upstairs. So you have to look at these things, these rings, by height and do it that way. It's really convoluted. I had to look that one up. And the way to get into these rooms, which wasn't remotely obvious, is that you have to go back to the main entryway here. And over here, if we go back here and grab one of these lights, so these purple lights actually go in here, and they reveal these little codes, which are the codes for the switches to open the doors on each of those levels. So that's how you do that. And then there was the little thing over here. So once that drill thing goes rocketing down here, it smashes through here and opens up this whole area, and there's basically this little puzzle where you have to it goes pitch black, and these canary cages get illuminated one by one. You have to basically run to each of them, and once you've done that, it kind of all lights up again and you've solved that one. And you get the projector here. So sort of further memories are going on there. So I think if I can, that's basically everything here. Going to go to the harbour. And let's head up the river. So we did everything here as well, which was interesting. Did the boat race. Found that in the locked room in the pub. But I think what I'm going to do is go up here. Up the river. And then we'll get to the industrial thing. And we'll see where that takes us. That's Pinwheel Industrial. Huh. The industrial center is a different thing. Interesting. Okay. Let's go in.
The area of the mine that you just entered seems to be outputting a variety of important memories. There also seems to be a strong signal coming from within it that appears to be in line with what we'd expect from the artifact. The item we're after to make you stronger.
I guess.
With dementia, it's often the patient's short-term memory that begins to falter first. We can use older memories as seed to help rebuild and validate our patient's life story. The artifact should also help us to avoid another relapse, whilst allowing us to target the amyloid plaques that cause our patient's brain cells to die in the first place.
Huh. The artifact. Isn't that the music box? Oh. Interesting. I'll have a look around here. Brimcliff Mine. I wonder if that's the industrial centre entrance. They did say Brimcliff Industrial Centre in the normal kind of text that popped up. It's down here. Machines. Can't do anything with. I have to duck all these low-hanging things. Yeah, I thought the music box was buried by the church. Arsenic. 1012.
Did you see that? What? What did I miss?
Damn it. Guess I missed something. The hammer. Bell rope. Can I take that? I can take that.
Have we got to go all the way up there?
Huh, I can pull that. My imagination, or is it getting louder? Huh, okay. Oh. C7. Huh. 1 second. I should get my notebook. I believe there are some other numbers like that. When we went to Devlin Mine, there was a chimney that had D11 on it. So we got 10/12 bell rope. Just don't want to. We got flashlight. Or a torch even. Okay. Don't want to venture outside just yet. I just want to make sure I've found everything in here. Arsenic house pressure relocation. Probably worth remembering. Arsenic house pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Also dealing in arsenic here, which is not exactly the safest thing in the universe. Okay. Locked door. Arsenic house. Nothing interesting up there. More layers. Okay. Let's go back downstairs. Have a look around here. This is pretty wrecked, isn't it? Should be a switch there, probably. Nope, these are just lights. Miner's dry. Ore tramming. Seen that down in Brimcliff Mine. Arsenic house. Wonder what those all are. Bottle of beer. More flooded bits.
You're going the right way. I don't actually think there's a wrong way. I mean, you could turn around, but that would just be back that way. Don't go back that way. Unless you want to.
Thanks, June. I'm assuming that's June. Arsenic, arsenic, arsenic. Bit of a maze, isn't it? This is ore tramming. Occurs to me that I don't actually know what tramming is, but guess it's some kind of part of the processing of it. But oh, this is a big place. I tend to want to look around and get the lay of the land before I do anything, but this is easy to get lost in. So weather conditions. I like that. Here is a line from the UK to the USA. This is USA. Thank you. Check valve pressure. Spelt wrong. Random locker search. Order more coffee. Check weather reports. Young people of foreign origin mostly encouraged and part of the new industry expansion scheme for the UK. Blah blah blah. So they did take foreign peoples. Pinwheel Industrial Centre going to Marston Pharmaceutics. Ton of arsenic granules and a ton of powdered arsenic. Okay. It could be Sean V. We've been to all those fathoms. Seen that thing. Okay, so they want more mining stuff. Anyone caught smuggling it will be prosecuted. You want to smuggle arsenic? Well, you're a braver person than I am. So, Brimcliff Mine passes into new hands, 1961. Brimcliff Mining Cooperative has agreed to be bought by a competitor for £1.3 million. Brimcliff stated that their competitor, the Cornish Mining Company, has offered to buy the troubled company. With the buyout, full acquisition of all investments and assets has been transferred to the new owners, which includes a struggling Brimcliff tin mine. Brimcliff Mine has been active for over 100 years, yet under financial pressure, the local mining company struggled to keep up costs for a continuous expansion. With little tin being yielded and growing overhead costs, a buyout was inevitable. Okay. Put something down there. That was openable. Interesting. Stamp. Enocha. Have it. So, what are these for, I wonder? Also, haven't seen any ribbons yet wandering around here. Which is a little interesting. Can't see any over there. What that's about. 1942, 1952. And what have we got here? Sounds ominous. Scribbling down those numbers on the wall there. 9, 17, 23, 46. Okay. I don't think this is important. Sure, I'll scribble that down too. So I'll make Sean, Chris R, and Jake R. Okay. So. Days since the last accident. 0 apparently. I hear a ribbon. You hear the whispering. Ah!
Well, I must say, I'd hoped this case would have been solved by now. I know, I should take some of the responsibility. But I have given you every resource imaginable to complete this restoration. Just remember that all of this funding is lost if you don't do your job effectively and find that artifact.
So, you're being grumpy for no apparent reason. How about you just let me find it and lay off the attitude. Here we are again. Okay. Back out here. And then we're over there. Okay. So we came out of here, right? Did we? No, we didn't. We didn't come out of there. We came out of here. There's some gizmo up there. Okay. Pressure control terminal. Okay. Yeah. So obviously I have to put some coal in there or something. Okay. That clock's kind of stuck at 12. Twelve. Oh wow. Whoa. That's pretty awesome. That is cool. Get a nice view of that. Yeah. Get this.
It seems that the patient is getting a little agitated. Not to worry though. They always get worse before they get better. With that said, I have been warned about, well, pushing these experiments too far. But I feel like I can trust you. You will keep this just between us.
Get a little screenshot of that. This place is a goddamn maze. It really is. I'm like, hey, look, there's one of those plaques. Now I get to that. This is all broken. Down here. That would be down here. Right, wall tramming. Toilet. That. Going to assume someone borrowed my hammer with the intention of returning it. I expect it to be here when I get to return from the mines. Do I still have that? Or did I leave it? I left it up in the office, didn't I? Ah. Took the other hammer. But, okay, I can drop that off there. That's all stuff we've seen before. Nothing going on there. There's a heck of a lot of stuff to try and remember in this place. Miner's dry. Mining warden's office. I'll just stick that hammer there. Huh. Okay.
I'm not sure we're allowed to be in here.
Probably not. But I'm good with that. Disciplinary. Task for the day. Disciplinary action with possible suspension for Sean V. We've had word he's been stealing materials from the industrial centre, but not before I've had my morning coffee. Not Sean. Okay. Leave that there for a minute. I feel conflicted. There is no way in hell I'll be able to get this job done effectively if I'm not strict and stern with my workers. I just wish that they knew that I do not mean to be this way, that I am harsh so that the work is complete on time. It's their jobs on the line if we don't make an adequate turnover, and the local economy relies on these shipments to stay afloat. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it. I just wish I didn't let it get on top of me sometimes. I care so much about them all staying in work. The weight of this mine is on my shoulders and my back is beginning to hurt. Warden. So he's not a complete bastard. He's just wants to keep the mine up and running. Mr. Lewis, unfortunately due to the new expansion schedule, I simply cannot authorise the 3 new drill pieces to be used in the depths. As the company's core repairman, I consider it part of your job to find a manual solution to this problem. If you need assistance with this, please don't hesitate to contact through again. It looks like the writing in this part seems to be a bit off. Spelling's all funny. So cider. Checklist. Make coffee. Place on desk. Sweep pulled water into drains. My door, this is an absolute joke. Routine locker search. Arrange appointment for Sean V with mining warden for disciplinary action. Arrange performance reviews for miners. Put coffee cleaning tablets in different bottle miners, confusing them with arsenic. What? Check with mill management about shipment completion state. Restock miners dry kitchen. Empty arsenic disposal. That's... No, don't use arsenic as coffee cleaning pills. I'd like to ask for a day's paid holiday this coming May the 1st so I can spend the holiday with my family. I promise, if need be, to work extra shifts later on this week to make up any time lost. This is the first holiday I've requested in 2 years and would greatly appreciate it if I could have it authorised. Sean V. I didn't get disciplined just for asking for a holiday, surely. That would be a bit crappy. Oh, I can spin the globe. It's a very odd globe. It's very tipped on the wrong axis. But, okay. I am really quite confused. So I wonder if we have to go through that checklist. Cleaning grains. Yeah, I wonder if we've got to do that checklist there. We got coffee machine and stuff. Alright, I'm going to deal with this later. This might all be part of the projector puzzle, I suspect.
That's very loud.
It is, isn't it? It's a big worry clanky machine. But I need to... Oh god, I need to get out of here. Ah! The hell is all this? Okay, I need to figure this out. So we got this. 100, 100, 300, 200, 200. That was the right things. Hello? Pretty sure that was the right thing. 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 2. Maybe I'm gonna start that off upstairs or something. I am in the auto-ramming bit, I suppose. Alright. Get the heck out of here. This place is a bit overwhelming. Painter's Journal. Number 6. Today was bad. I didn't go to group because I'd lost my house keys and I couldn't find them anywhere. I got so angry and frustrated that I emptied all my drawers and flipped over every cushion or pillow that I owned. I got a call from Dr. Edmonds later on in the day and she was asking why I hadn't attended therapy in preparation for my next consultation. She sounded concerned on the phone, but I tried to let her know that I was fine and she had nothing to worry about. Sometimes it feels like a noise in my head, the confusion that is. Too many avenues to explore, some much darker than others. I got my pencils out so I could draw at home and relax, but found many of them to be broken, so I used some charcoal to sketch out some ideas. I found it stopped me stressing out a lot. Afterwards I found that my keys were upstairs in the bathroom cabinet for some reason. At least that means I can go to art group again next week. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff to explore. The question is, does anyone remember where the hell that office was? Or should I just worry about the hammer later on? Go up here. Up.
I wonder if I'm hand painted too.
I wonder if I'm hand painted too? As opposed to what else? Also, why is this all such a mess? Well, I think this may be a thing. So that's at 1. That's at 1. That's at 3, 2, 2.
It's not going to get any better. This isn't going to get any easier for anyone.
It says here that arsenic was a very useful byproduct of the tin refining process and is still used in many medicines and foods. Miners ground and burnt out any unwanted materials and then exported it for money. But in these quantities it was extremely lethal. Accidents here were often fatal.
Yeah.
Find out what happened here.
Yeah, arsenic is not a happy product. Can't remember if arsenic's the one that kind of basically destroys your mind, or if that might be mercury. I think mercury is the one that sort of basically destroys your mind. I think arsenic just might be toxic in other ways. I think mercury was the one that's basically why lighthouse keepers used to go mad, because they used to float the lights on the lighthouse. They used to float them on kind of baths or vats of liquid mercury. So of course they were breathing in all the vapors and everything, and that was basically eating away at their brains. Some coal in there. Oh look. So let's stop that. Can't stop that now. Nope, well, that's going. Place blows up. That'd be my bad. Right, so what did we do? We came in through there. I've only got like 2 memories here. So I don't have a knocker, but I've got plenty of spare ones. Ah! Here's where the hammer was. Take that. Find that bathroom. Yeah, that's obviously a different combination or something then. Down here. Yeah, here it was. You want your hammer back? Can I do something with that? Can't apparently do something with that hammer. Nowhere to put it. So, let's have a look. Oops. Let's have a look. Just before we do anything here. At the note room. Arsenic house pressure thing, right? Yep. Nope. Meet the quotas, smuggling ore. That's the whole thing there. Captains. And that. Okay, so maybe the hammer thing wasn't that important. Okay, and I can actually just keep forgetting I don't have to run back. Okay. So that's the whole going through everything. What's up here?
How did we get here? I can't remember.
D11 again. Ah.
Hey, remember the old days? I'd call, you'd answer, we'd talk. After that, neither of us would have to worry about what was going on. It's a stupid question. I'm not trying to spy on you, but a status report would be good from time to time.
So who is that? Is that somebody asking after June, who is the person whose head we're in, or is that somebody asking after me? So this D11 was the Devlin Mine chimney number, which is interesting. Here we go. Well, that's interesting. So if we just wander back down here, there's going to be all on the wall. Hey, there you are. Okay, good. So arsenic house we've done. Water ramming is 22133. Okay. Water ramming is 22133. Right, okay. That is what we need to do down here. That here. 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3.
When you look back on it, 10 years seems such a long time.
Ore tramming. This is where all of Pinwheel's wealth was sorted into bags. Each fathom of the mine was assigned a captain, and it was the captain's job to keep track of the ore produce. I'm sure I'll have more information for you once we head down into the mines themselves.
Oh, been to the mines. This is 4, 5, and 6. Okay. This one's a bit like I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just wandering around going, huh, click, click. What does this do? Is this correct? This is huge as well. So much stuff here. Arsenic house. War trimming. Oh, just thought I could get through this one in one session, but no, I don't think so. It's the minus dry thing. Going through the lockers. There's a ribbon over there. There's no reminders everywhere. Yeah, like don't put salt and sugar in the same place was in one of them, and then this is like locked door when leaving house. Like, what is that? I'm not really sure why there'd be a memory in the shower, but
3 years. I've placed 3 whole years of my life into this research. I have sacrificed so much. Patients with these specific symptoms of dementia and at this stage don't come along often. And to be told that after 3 years of hard work and waiting that I've only 9 days to yield the results they want. Who the hell do they think they are? It's not my fault. I can only work with the restorers I'm given.
You try and blame me. Give me that whiny nonsense. You try being in here. We got a whole bunch of fuses. There's a whole bunch of lockers. More notes. There's another ribbon somewhere. Right there. Can I get to it though? How do I get to you? the arsenic disposal. Oh boy. There's 3 valves, 18 units only. Do not use more. Mines will only unlock at 18 units. So 3 upright is 18 units by the looks of that. Okay. Get back to you on that one. Because really all I want to do is try and find these things.
You know, in the last 3 years of experimentation, I've worked with some very good restorers. Yet, none of them had the heart or the mind to get as far as you. I hope that you succeed where the others have failed. Our chances of continued funding rely on this. You won't let me down now, will you?
It's like veiled compliment there. You're really awesome. By the way, don't fail me. Okay, so I got 4 memories.
My readings? Yes, it is. The artifact. Oh, how beautiful it is. Pick it up.
This? That's the artifact? Okay.
Can you feel the power surge through you? This artifact allows us to link with our patient directly. It allows your powers to grow. Quick, try and restore something. Usually there's a clear indicator, an object or an image of something. Maybe a seal signifying the broken element of the memory.
Well, there's that. Oh, hey look. We're all coming back together. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I just skipped ahead somehow here or what, but I don't know what order this is all supposed to be done in, to be honest, so the heck just happened? Where the hell am I? Okay, I did not expect this. That's unopenable, so I guess I'm going through here. Well, I did not expect that. That's very strange. A bit of like smooth jazz.
You know, I hope this is the right decision. That's all.
You know exactly why this is the right decision, Jim.
I know. I just...
But we've discussed this. The cost of treatment and care, it's too expensive.
You could stay here with me. You could get help here.
We'll miss you. Don't ever doubt that.
That.
Well, look at that. Excellent work, Restorer. Now, once you've gathered the rest of the memory fragments in this area, we can tackle the second core memory. The artifact should give us enough strength to end this.
Ha! I can't help but think that there was other things in that room I should have looked at, but Weird. What was all that about as well? Anyway, Steve, I'm having some problems again over on the waterway. The damn water wheels keep jamming up for some unknown reason. They keep jumping down there and giving it a swift kick. You said last week you were going to speak to Ken. Did you get the chance? Let me know. I'm starting to get fed up with the state of this place. Feels like it was abandoned years ago and we keep coming back like damn idiots. David Penman. So, now I've got this artifact, which I just bumbled into. It doesn't seem to work on that anymore, so I can't go back to whatever that was. Who the hell was talking? All very confusing. So I'm just gonna try and figure out like a plan here, like, because I've got 4 memories. I wonder if there's anything interesting back in here. I can put that back down. Can't use that anymore though. Yeah, I need to figure out what to do here. If one of those light bulbs goes up here. Ah! 1909, eh? Ah! Okay. Blown 700 amp fuse. Okay. Put that back there. So we need to get the fuses from over here, haven't we? This one was a 700. That'll do. Oh, that's blown as well. Oh, so it's not a 700 amp fuse. Okay. Unless I'm just doing it wrong. It doesn't say it'll blow fuses if they're not at that level. Okay. $700, that's $300. So if a 700 blows, Don't I need one that's bigger than that? Surely. Surely I do. Can't open any of them. Okay. Oh, hello. Miners do not under any circumstance use the washroom facilities in the miners' dry until maintenance work has been carried out. Please use bathroom next to canteen if you wish to wash. Is that because it was a bit rickety? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wandering around and...
Ugh, it smells damp and horrible.
Industrial mining air compressors. Note to Sean. Hang on a minute. Something next door here as well. Let's do this one. Note to Rich. Rich, did you get a chance to speak to the warden about your concerns with the new controlled explosives for this new underground excavation? I feel much safer if you brought this up before we begin work on the first of the month. I also overheard Adam Westerman talking about the lack of checks that have occurred regarding this new expansion. Obviously his history was in safety over at Devlin and he seems pretty concerned. Anyway, I'll catch you in the crow's nest later, Victor. Then, note to Sean. Yeah, I did hear that. Nasty piece of work sometimes is Rob. His dad Adrian is alright, mind. And I'm glad he owns this place rather than his son. Sorry you keep getting hounded by him, pal. If it's any better, I got pulled in as well the other day. Apparently I've written a load of ore shipments on the board incorrectly, even though I swear down I didn't. Gave me a right telling off as if I was a kid. One day he's going to take it too far and he'll want to eat his words. Hope you're not planning something too drastic, John. Note to Victor. No, I haven't had a chance to speak to the warden yet. I also have the same reservations as Adam, but I'm unsure as to how to approach everything. The mining warden is pretty stressed at the moment, and I think any questions regarding his conduct are going to result in dismissals, and I can't risk that at the moment. Maybe have a chat with Adrian if I get the opportunity, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll see you in the pub later. It should be a laugh, and Richard Frost is on land tonight, so he should be down. Rich. Okay. There's Chris. Sean. Another Chris. That's Nick. Nick's open. We've got Chris R. We've got Chris M. Benjamin B. These ones are empty. Note to John. So this is from Sean. I got pulled into the office today for an inquiry. Apparently something to do with missing drill pieces in the mine. Says I was the last one to be seen with them. Don't know who told him that, which has put me on edge a little. Came at me like an interrogation of some kind, asking different questions. I'm sick to death of being treated like this, and on top of everything, he's denied my Mayday holiday request. Did you know Oliver already reported him to his dad for bullying Simon Shorrocks in the depths? Something has to be done, and I'm thinking of doing that something on May the 1st. Sean V. Did he do something about to cause the explosion or something? That would be a bit shocking. Right. So, I got this. Dump that there because that's useless. Pressure control terminal. And that one. 31231. 31231.
A stadium almost full with screaming fans, his little eyes taking it in for the first time.
These cramped rooms were where the miners spent most of their time before going underground. It was like a community here. Records show that the mining wardens usually put a lot of undue pressure on the miners to meet quotas. It must have been a grueling job.
Okay. So, what else can I do while I'm here? I suppose, actually, got the codes are on here, aren't they? Let's go, just use that, shall we? So, press M. Play 154 2040. Oh, there we go. Nothing in there. Sean V 2910.
Asleep in the back of the car, his little hands holding on the ball so tightly. He'd hold on to it all night if he could.
Now this looks odd. Okay, let's just put that over there because that's possibly important for later. So what is this? Weak structure. Weak structure. Where have you got a map of that, Sean? In fact, where is that? That's like here, isn't it? Yeah. Right behind us. Right here. This is like a weak structure. And then here. Oh no, wait, that's the other side, isn't it? That's the other side, yeah. So we follow that wall along and then opposite. We're on the long side here, right? So it's going to be down here. Oh yeah, which is this.
This doesn't seem like the right way.
That's the weak structure here. And the other one is over there, right? Far end. Over here somewhere. Yeah, it's kind of somewhere over here, isn't it? Interesting. Okay. And he's got this hammer. Am I supposed to use that over here? Seems to be a bit useless to bash a wall down with that kind of hammer. But sure. Nick B. So Chris R is 1730. Ah, got another one of those light bulbs. Mr. Remo, as one of the mining captains, you are tasked with the emergency evacuation of the industrial center. So he is Chris R. He was in charge of 420 Fathom. Victor B. Who's this one? Oh great, we gotta figure out who it is. Okay. That one's empty, that one's empty. So we got Victor, two Chris's. Actually, know where Victor is. Where the hell's Victor? Chris? Victor B. 1587 apparently. That's 1587 as well. There's that. They're all at 1587. Madness is this. Oliver, Peter, and Rich. Oliver, Peter, Rich. Two Chris's. I don't know. Not the first guy. 7253. Nope. Not Ben, not Sean. 2218. Not Marie. Not 1050, not Chris. 2554. Not that one. Could be that one. 5263. It's the only other one it could be. It's none of them then, is it? I think we did 2102, didn't we? Yeah, we did that one. It's not going to be one of the Chris's. I can try that anyway, but it won't work. No. No. Since everyone else was on 1587. That's very weird. So mysteries. There's this. Hold that one. Where's the mill management one? Oop. And up there. Isn't that? That's the room we keep seeing, isn't it? Right, we saw that in the under the boathouse. I think that was the one we were looking down on in the room with the father picture in. What's that about? Well, I'm getting no nearer to finding any of the other memories. They don't usually just say, you know, they don't usually force you to solve all the projector puzzles to get to them. So what am I missing? Nothing there.
It's not just me. That's loud, isn't it?
Really, really doesn't like that. So that's the arsenic thing. Don't know what to do. Whew. Get out a little here.
As soon as we get off this boat, we should take a look at one of those.
There's even more over here. It does not sound like a bell. There's another ribbon. There's a whole different area. This place is huge. This is way bigger than the other areas. Right. I must admit, I have been quite nervous and shy while attending various groups and therapy sessions. I prefer to focus on what task I have been given and rarely speak with others in the group. Up until now, I think this has been because I feel that I'm different to them in some way. Yet today, we had a new patient come into the group named Mark. He was similar age to me, around 65, and had been diagnosed with dementia. He was a photographer like my son and spent a lot of his time discussing the work that he had done. I liked him a lot and it was nice to connect with someone who is as passionate about art as I. Yeah, sorry, I gotta pause a bit before reading just to make sure I'm not going to hack my lungs out. What the heck is this? Well, that's mill management. Okay. Three, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. Three, 1, 1, 1, 2. Go.
Not many people ever saw the inside of that office. And the ones that had weren't around very long to talk about it.
This area is where a mill manager would run his operations. He spent most of his time looking down over the industrial area from his office. I've researched that an accident here halted all production in the mines for a time. I suggest you keep searching for anything that might be related.
Big butt.
Words echoed around the polished wooden room. 16 years old. You know what that means. Do not know what that just did. Oh, fuses. Good. Excellent. Only we knew what went in them. C3 here. Oh, look. Big hole. Ooh.
Did I ever tell you about an old colleague who once worked on a series of classified experiments? They
No.
deprived subjects of sleep in an isolated room for 3 days, before instructing them to carry out a harmful act on another subject. Desperate for the sleep they were promised, they would instinctively carry out any command ordered by a lab coat, regardless of how immoral the action was. Funding was cut due to controversy, but still, don't you just think the human mind is fascinating?
Throw ethics out the window, sure. Yeah, bit dubious. Okay. Still can't press anything. Need a good weather forecast to get our shipment to the USA. This is mill management minutes. Walkway up to top floor needs fixing ASAP. Doesn't help with our production issues. Temporary rope fix for lift needs to stop now. If we get audited, we're finished. Rumors have been circulating circulating of a disgruntled worker stealing materials from the site. We need to clamp down on this. That's possibly Sean. So, Pinwheel posts 4th January 1944. Pinwheel Chronicle births announcements. The year of 1944. Oscar Westerman birth. Adam and Lily are delighted to announce safe arrival of Adam, born 20th June 1944. In the future? Where's that from 4th of January then? Seems a bit weird. So Georgia Jane Shorrock's birth, born in the evening of 12th August 1944. £5 9 ounces. Georgia Jane Shorrock is a healthy baby girl to proud parents Oliver and Susan. Thomas Edwin Fletcher, September 24th, 1944. To Christopher and Louise, beautiful son Thomas Edwin was born at weight of £7 4 ounces. Oscar George Davis. To Karen and Daniel, a lovely baby boy. Matthew George was born on the 30th of August 1944, weighing in at £9 1 ounce. No idea if that's relevant to anything. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Place paper on barograph. Activate barograph. Remove paper only when sequence is completed. Clear skies come with high pressure. So where is the barograph? Not there. I'm gonna clear up the skies, maybe? Huh. So what's this do? Oh. That swung that over, eh? So you're saying that's some kind of electromagnet. Interesting. Also a very clever way of doing that. What the hell's that for, though? Huh. Interesting. Oh, hey, look. That's like stuck there now. And that raised up. Interesting. So if I turn that one on somehow, which I could do earlier on with the button, that straighten that out? No. push it again. No. That one worked. Huh. Something to look at later on. I'm just so bewildered right now. There's so much stuff going on in this thing. I mean, I thought this would just be a finish this in a couple of hours and then move on to the next section thing, but there is tons of things in here. So we've got this one now.
He is incredibly close to the objective. Well, the readings are showing us that it's currently close to his location, and I'm certain he can do it. Yes, I promise you will have the results soon. I won't let you down. Once it's located, I'll send him there straight away.
A gift. I remember coming home one sunny afternoon after I had been attending school to find an odd-shaped parcel on the living room table. My father had recently stopped working at the mine, and my mother had unfortunately left us both for a reason that I never truly knew. I think he wanted me to know that he still loved me regardless of his situation. My father came downstairs smiling, his eyes a little lost, and told me to sit down. He pushed the present towards me and I began to open it. Inside was a tin Davies lamp all cleaned up and ready for use. It had been my father's from when he had worked in Devlin. It meant everything to me. Thomas. Okay, so another thing then. So I got 6.
No, don't turn back.
We're turning back. Oh, J4.
Do you think it's safe? It's so tall.
And creaky. Memory. You there?
Not many people know about observations. Simply put, I get my orders from them. I'm the one who works at the front line, with the restorers, whilst they remain behind closed doors. How can they possibly know the complexities and difficulties we face on a daily basis?
Now where am I? Reminder. Mail. Pick up mail from floor. Open mail. Sort mail into important and junk piles. Place junk pile into bin. Place important pile into letter rack. It's pretty much like my mail. One more memory then, right? Because now, got 7 of them.
a large bundle of postcards just laying in a pile on the front porch.
This is called a victory shaft. Apparently it could be seen for miles around and controlled the central operation to the industrial area. Each of the 4 work pillars were pivotal in Pinwheel's economic success, and all of them, working to full capacity, was required to create a sustainable export operation.
Okay. Well, they're all dead. Well, that's obviously a puzzle to come back to later. I'll probably come back and figure all this out later on, off stream. But now I just want to try and find that last memory.
Wow, look at that. The most beautifully painted sunset. All those greens and browns. Just amazing.
What are you talking about, woman? Yeah, that does not sound like a bell.
I think I see where this is going.
That makes one of you. I don't. I'm very confused at the moment. It's Pinwheel Village that way. Can't get in there though. Is this all going to be culminating in a memory of the disaster itself, I wonder? So where the heck is the last memory? Let me get up there. Huh. I do not know.
I'm really sorry for asking, but I thought I'd left them there.
Little random snippets. What are you talking about? What are you referring to, young lady? Okay. Down here. That's where we were. All those lights are on. That's where we came in. Being around here, where the 10 of 12 was. Got this going. Where's the grinder? Where is that? Ah, so this. 5 revolutions per hour.
Life is slower and easier. The savings could be spent on our retirement or living comfortably.
Well, if that's a grinder, that's not 5 per hour, is it? Doesn't match that clock rotating. Huh. Huh. Oh, I don't do anything. Wait a minute. Try and reassemble this, eh? Ah! No. Well, I thought that one might be worth doing. Back in the smooth jazz room. So the tape recorder's moved over here now. I'm going to have a look around first. This tape recorder here as well. Pipe. Multiple tape recorders. One. So we had one. That clock is being very weird. There's another one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to assume that there are 5 ways to get in here, like 5 plaques. So I don't think it matters what order I do this in.
Hello.
Hey, it's me. How you doing?
I'm sorry, who is this?
It's me, Jim.
Sorry. I didn't recognize your voice for a moment there.
That's okay, don't worry about it. Anyway, how are you?
Good, actually. I've been painting again. Quite well, actually, you know.
That's great news. How's your new home? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Huh. Interesting. Also, I can walk over here now. Ah! Hello. We're over here. Ooh. It's one of those things. Gonna stick that there, because that goes downstairs in the safe. I'm also going to drop that off here as well. I was hoping a ribbon would be over here, but I guess not. Put that in there. Memory journal number 5. I received some terrible news today. A death in the family. Everyone's come to visit, but they're all crying so much I can't understand what they're saying. I feel a stream of tears dripping from my cheeks and landing softly on the back of my hands. I must have been crying too. So these rooms that we were seeing, are they memory rooms? You know, that we can only... You know, their purpose is to, you know, they have the typewriter in and we have that to discover. Well, I mean, that's a foghorn noise, really, isn't it? Not a bell. Right. Well, Marie P. And a second. 2218. Does that work here?
Pumping the rest of the savings into hospital treatments won't make this all go away.
There we go. Isopropyl ethyl thiocarbamate, highly flammable, keep stored hermetically in cool and dry environment, do not use near open flame. So why has this got P. Marie's name on it? So let's just close that. That is weird. Well, really would like to find this last thing. Can I even see it?
Oh, that felt strange.
Well,
How long do you think it takes to paint a sky like that?
I think I've got to clear up that sky somehow. Yeah, what's this? Collapse. She saw it fall from the town square, her ears ringing after the deafening blow. The victory shaft swayed, then began to fall like a pack of cards brushed by a breeze. Thick black smoke erupted into the air. She told me that at that moment fear had swelled like a balloon in her chest. The victory shaft had fallen and a great accident had occurred in the mine. She feared we were both dead for a brief moment, but I was not there. It would take her years to overcome this. We had to leave. T. Fletcher. So the victory shaft was that room with all the pipes in, I think. You know, the big buttons. I really wanted to just get this last one done, but without being able to find it, can't see it anywhere. I can't see where this last memory might be. Up here? Oh, hello. This might be interesting. here yet. Another one of those. In fact, just gonna put it on here right away. So yeah, whatever these are, they open that safe. Just don't know what the combination is, but I've got two of them. Another memory. Memory journal number 4. He asked me, do you agree? It's okay if you don't. Realizing that I've somehow missed a whole conversation, I lie, not wanting him to see me this way. I reply, oh yes, of course that's what I would have done. So you want me to go ahead with it? He asks. Okay. Pinwheel industrial water pressure points.
Years worth of mail and not a single reply. That must be so much harder to deal with.
Oh. Oh. I'd be writing these down. That's sort of the numbers on the columns, right? C3, C7, D11. Maybe there's another one. But that's definitely... That's got to be where that goes, right? So apparently there's another, I guess. There's so much to try and figure out in this place. Okay. Welp. I kind of have an idea of what I have to do. I think I've got to find a barometer, for example, and put something in it, and that presumably will clear the sky. This place is such a maze, though.
Something's telling me remember this place for later.
Yeah, this is the victory shaft thing. I don't know if I've got to do everything to get the last memory or something, but... I do not know where to go.
I see where this is going.
I don't. I am completely lost. That has been done.
Do you think it's safe? It's so tall.
That's J4. I need one more. Counting the number of chimneys. seems to be where they have the numbers. There's more than 5. These are all done. I don't know what goes in there. C3. Well, probably gonna have to call it there really, and carry on next time.
Painted too.
Because right now I'm just wandering around aimlessly, not having a clue what I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, like, okay. There's the grinder. Going down there. Behind that. So can't see where the grinder is. I don't think this is a grinder. So yeah. Okay. Well, interesting if a little overwhelming. I will dig through this during the week and see if I can figure it out. If I can find the lost memory here, I will save it for Saturday and then we can see what that all is. But yeah, it's lost wherever that last ribbon is. It's lost in this massive maze. So we'll see what we can figure out. So I'm going to leave it there because apart from everything else, I'm also getting pretty tired. Hopefully by Saturday I will be over this thing completely. And it won't be quite so draining. But I think I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, and we'll see what we can figure out next time. So I'll put this up on the YouTube pretty much straight away after this, and yeah, otherwise just come back on Saturday 10 AM Pacific, twitch.tv/evil.ganymede, and we'll continue it then. Probably what I'm going to have to do is, I'm hoping to finish this. I was hoping to finish it on Saturday, but I think I'm going to end up finishing it on Tuesday, which is the day Battletech comes out, which I am looking forward to an awful lot. But I don't think I'll play Battletech on the Tuesday because I'm going to need to play it off stream for a little bit and just get the hang of the controls and what everything does. Otherwise I'll just be bumbling even more than normal here. So probably we're going to end up finishing Ether 1 on next Tuesday, assuming my health stays okay and this flu doesn't come back again. So yeah, we'll just carry on with this on Saturday anyway, and we'll see where this goes. Okay, so that's about it for this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.